Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? Check out rockbottomcoins.com for the cheapest and fastest coins anywhere. Use code ZERK for 15% off your order. And if you guys want to compete in tournaments for cash prizes, make sure to check out tourneycrypt.com.
The whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today we have got 96 overall CJ2K. Yes, 96. He's a 94 overall, but he's powered up to a 95, and then chemistries gets him up to a 96 overall. So the card has got 96 speed, 97 excel, 95 agility, 93 carrying, 73 catching, a hot 48 trucking, 90 break tackle, and 96 elusiveness. Now, I'm very curious to see, okay, because he's going for 800K right now, which, by the way, he costs more tickets than Lamar Jackson, and they're like the same price now. I sold Lamar for 1.8 million coins. Like to throw that out there, slight little flex. But Chris Johnson, of course, got 96 speed, 97 excel. You know, he's pretty fast. I think he's going to play extremely similar to Barry Sanders, but he's slightly faster than Barry. So my question is, will he actually play better than Barry Sanders? I'm not really sure if he will, but he does have 96 juke move and 89 spin move. Now, because his spin move is not that high, he can get evasive, but he can't get spin cycle, unfortunately. So these are the chems that are available in his 1 and 2 slot. Backfield mismatch, jukebox, clutch, interwaller, homer, kind of bad. So obviously you got to go with jukebox and backfield mismatch, and then you could go with evasive, pin and pull guru, outside zone guru, clutch, backfield mismatch, inside zone. I like to run a lot of inside zone, even with running backs that aren't known for trucking, because I just run it a different way. So even if I run inside zone, I can still cut it to the outside and get the better blocks. So that's why I'm going with inside zone guru. Let's see how CJ2K does. I am very curious to see if he's worth his price. Currently going for about 800,000 coins. Let's see. Looking to take your game of Madden 20 to another level? Check out Hot Route Tips and get access to ebooks, tips, and schemes from Madden pros. Use code ZERK for 10% off. Let's dominate Weekend League. So that is actually, I think, my top 3. I'm pretty sure it's not my opponent's top 3. Hopefully. And that's his top 3. Alright, so we are actually starting off on the defensive side of things here, and he's got Dickerson. This is going to be very, very hard. Eric is actually my normal running back, if you guys don't know, and in my opinion, he is by far the best running back in the game. Like, I just think he is so glitchy. Plus, he starts the game with Freight Train, which, to be honest with you guys, it's so hard to tackle him behind the line of scrimmage when he has that. You have to get 2 people back there. So to be honest, I may just sell out a bit for the run and see if we can stop Dickerson, because if we don't, he will just completely pound the rock all game long, and there's not going to be anything I can do about it as he takes off Mike Vick. So this is more than likely going to be a run here, and it is in fact going to be a run. Dickerson is breaking free, and he just broke that tackle. Yeah, that's kind of just how this game's going to go. So now it's our turn. Let's see whose running back is going to outplay the other one. Chris Johnson, very first run. It's going to take it. Oh my goodness. Deion Sanders is going to catch us. Okay, so that's the difference between previous years and this year. So that's the major difference here between this year and last year and basically every single year. That's why CJ2K is only 800K, because in years past, whenever Chris Johnson comes out, he is by far the fastest player in the game, to where if he breaks away, he's gone. I got caught by Deion Sanders from behind. Definitely sucks a bit. But we're going to try to run the ball again. And again, we're juking out his defenders, breaking a ton of tackles. Okay. 2 carries for 62 yards already. That's what I like to see. And by the way, we're just going to continue to just ground and pound this entire game. Like, it doesn't matter if we win this game or not. This is literally all about just getting the ball to him, as he's not in the game, so we have to throw TV. So from the looks of it, this is probably going to be a very, very run-heavy game. I'm actually run committing. I am literally run committing on this guy because I want to stop him so bad. Please tackle him beyond the line of scrimmage. Did we get him? Oh my god, he picked up 2. If we don't stop him now, we are going to be in for a very, very long game. 2nd and 8. Is he going to run the ball again? He is going to run the ball again. Can we... Oh, good little read option there with Mike Vick. And Deion probably would have got juked out. He slides down. Man, if you can get Michael Vick or Lamar Jackson and do exactly what he's doing with Eric Dickerson, that is going to be, like, incredible. And you can see it is pretty good, as ED does pick up a gain of 3 there. 2nd and 7, it's probably a run again, and it's going to be another read option. It's called an RPO, which Eric Dickerson is going to be down to the 30. He is just tearing me up, man. A major issue that I'm having right now is that I actually got Reggie White at left end right now, which it's not the full one, it's just the 92. And at DT, we have Mean Joe Green. So I don't necessarily have, like, the best defenders in the game in terms of stopping the run, as there you can see, he breaks off a tackle, but he picks up a gain of 2. I'm almost positive we are never going to get this guy behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 80, he's going to run the ball again here, and please stop him. Dang it, he gets in for their TD. My opponent just ran the ball 10 straight times on that drive, and he ended up getting a touchdown. That is pretty incredible. We're going to try to run it here ourselves. Single back, though, this time to the outside. Hitting a juke move. Hitting a double juke. We've got Pat Tillman in front of us. I'm going to try and juke him out. Can we score? We can't, but another big run. Man, I really wasn't sure what to do there, but he was just trying to make sure I didn't score TD, which we didn't, but another big run. Chris Johnson already over 100 yards. Dickerson getting a carry here because CJ's tired. So now he's back in the game. Let's continue to run some inside zone, see if we can get this to work. Trying to hit a juke move on LT. We do hit the outside. Another juke move. Chris Johnson getting in for the TD. So again, he's going to continue to run the ball, I imagine, with Eric. Let's see. Oh, actually, he's going to pass play on his very first play, and that should have been picked. That was the very first time that he has tried to actually pass the ball this game. And the very first time he tried it, it ended up being an incompletion that probably should have been picked, and we're going to... What the heck? We finally could have stopped him behind the line of scrimmage there, and then I don't even know what happened. Like, I have got no clue as to what happened right there. There was 3 people around him. One guy tried to tackle me, broke that tackle. The other 2 just fell over, like just straight up fell over. I'm not sure what happened, but we get the sack here. Thank you, Lawrence Taylor. Oh, Chris Johnson on the punt return all the way down to the 35. Yeah, I don't know why I decided to put Chris Johnson back at punt returner for this gameplay, but I thought maybe it would work out, and turns out it did. We're running single back dive again, and this time Michael Irvin didn't get a block. Oh, we could have gone into the house. I know that people will yell at me if I don't, so let me try a sweep here to the outside with CJ. We hit a juke move. Chris Johnson hitting a stiff arm and getting it for a 2nd touchdown. What a play. What a play there from Chris Johnson. He really is showing up big time in this game. I did not expect to get the stiff arm animation, but he got it. He definitely got it. And the jukes have been very good as well. Can we stop behind on our scrimmage? We do. Finally, thank you. Make no mistake, he's still probably the best running back in the game, but now, at least he doesn't have freight train, so he shouldn't always break the first tackle and shouldn't break nearly as many tackles here. He's going right back to the run game, already showing dividends. For some reason, they're just not blocking Mean Joe on that play. I'm not sure what happened, but that's the 2nd time in a row he actually got in to get ED behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 17, though. What's going to go to? You might take off here. I knew he was going to go there. I was so close to that, man. I'm going to put up a QB spy here with Von Miller. This might be a run to the left side. And no, it's actually a run to the right side. So good play call, but he only picks up 3. Final play of the half here. He actually is going to run a stretch play to the outside. Oh, please shut him down. Thank you very much. And actually, no, I'm wrong with that. We get the ball at halftime, and my opponent is coming out in an onside kick. I don't really understand it, but all right, and we end up getting the recovery, thankfully. I feel like he just has to know. Like, there's no way he sees Chris Johnson, by the way, activated now with Freight Train, and he doesn't think, yeah, he's definitely running the ball here. Like, we are 100% running the ball. Chris Johnson, again, breaking a tackle. Now he's going to show off that speed, taking it 51 yards to the house for his 3rd touchdown of the game. So now that we have him without his X Factor, and we have our running back with his X Factor, Freight Train is just so good, and especially since now it means that Chris Johnson can break tackles, and then he's just like faster than everybody. I still don't know if I prefer him over Dickerson here, but so far, man, you can't deny the facts. He has played amazing, as I just took the wrong gap there. 3rd and 10, I think I normally would send pressure. I think that's what I did last time, but this time, oh, are you kidding me? Yeah, I really don't know how much closer I could have possibly gotten to his tight end for that to be an interception. Like, I legit, right there. I don't understand that at all. EA, can you please explain that? So he's actually tired, so I'd be very shocked if he did hand him off the ball, which he isn't going to hand him off the ball. He throws it down the middle. This time, we finally get the interception. I'm going to dive down so we can get the ball to CJ. As long as we don't get tackled for a loss, we have Freight Train activated, and he's not really like stacking the line like I'd expect him to. We're going to come out here and try to run the ball again. We actually did a spin move, break a tackle. CJ2K is taking this one in 90 yards to the house, man. I mean, if he breaks that tackle, who's catching him? And just like that, we're up 35-14. I don't know how many rushing yards we have, but I think it's got to be close to like 300 as he's running the ball here again. Why are you running down 35-14? I don't know if he expects me to pass the ball for some reason, but when I was out on offense, he really wasn't stacking the line. Like, it just makes it look so easy to run the ball against that. I'm going to continue to do so, and all we had to do was break one tackle, and then there's no one really that can catch him. Maybe Dion can catch us. 2nd and 12, this should be the final play of the third quarter, unless he throws an incomplete pass here. Watching out for the corner route, and he's going straight to the corner, and that should have been a pick. 30 inches, I'd be very shocked if he didn't run it here, and he actually is passing the ball, which is going to take off here Mike Vick, and scrambling for the TD. 3.5 minutes left, and he just scored a TD. Now he's kind of trying to stack the box a little bit. But again, I'm going to run it and hit the outside, break a tackle. Man, it's just not even fair for him. As he's got Deion Sanders. Oh, I tried to juke him out, but I should have just cut it back inside. So CJ actually has got 348 yards right now. That is incredible. We're trying to get that 350, and we're trying to get another touchdown here as we break that tackle. There's 350. If we get the ball one more time, we actually might run for over 400 yards. Although he has been onside kicking it, so we probably do it again as we get in for our 5th touchdown with Chris Johnson. Oh, what a hit, Lawrence Taylor. And I'm actually going to try and run backwards a little bit. I want to get more yards for CJ2K. LT with the big hit. We get the fumble and the recovery. Can we get a 6th touchdown with Chris Johnson? That'd be insane as we got popped. 3rd and 15. At this point, we're just going to run the ball. It doesn't really matter if we pick up the first down. Now Chris Johnson hitting the juke move and breaking those tackles. He's going to have 358. Now, since we're already up by 21, I know it's 4th and 14, but let's see what we can do. Chris Johnson run the ball again, right up the middle, try and juke someone out. Unfortunately, don't. But we pick up a good amount of yardage, 370 yards now. So my opponent did manage to work his way down to the 12-yard line. He's going to run an RPO. Why do I keep saying RPO? Read option with Michael Vick. And he fumbled at the 1-yard line. Oh, that would make me really, really mad. If I was him, I'd be super mad. But let's go back to running the ball with Chris Johnson. Can we get over 400 rushing yards? We do. We juke him out there. And we might just house call this when he dove too early. Chris Johnson, 80 yards all the way to the house. Deion Jones in our tail, over 400 yards. So my opponent did manage to score again, just running the ball. I'm basically just playing the pass, so I just let him run the ball. Scored a touchdown. We got the ball left with 12 seconds left. Can we score one final TD to the outside? He's going to try and stop me, trying to juke move. We take a big hit. Okay, so we need 32 yards here. If we get 32 yards, we get over 500 rushing yards with Chris Johnson, which I think we might be able to get it. And he fumbled. We got 1 second left. I cannot believe we are this close to getting 500 rushing yards. I don't think I've ever ran for 500 yards before. Can we get 13 rushing yards on this one play here? Try and hit a juke move. Try and juke out Pat Tillman. And I think we got it. 501 yards. That is insane. So let me know down below, guys. Do you think Chris Johnson is worth it? 19 attempts, 501 yards, and 6 touchdowns. Obviously, he did not have the best run defense, right? So, if we face someone that had a better run defense, I'm not really sure, man. His speed was incredible. Once he got Freight Train activated, he was disgusting. He was nonstop, just too fast. So, basically, once we broke that tackle, he was gone. Oh, man. 800K, though. I still think I'd rather have Eric Dickerson, but I have never rushed for 500 yards in the game. That is absolutely incredible. With that being said, though, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you did, make sure you guys drop a like on the video. And, of course, hit that sub button down below. I'll see you guys next time.